साक्षी आमगेली तेजोमयी तेजोमयी तेजोमयी
GSB सभा मुंबई सकून तेजोमयी कार्यक्रमांतू बिना शणेल तुम सगळ्यांक नमस्कार. महाकवी कालिदासानं कुमार संभवांत म्हणलेलं असं, शरीर माध्यम खलु धर्म साधनम. हाजो अर्थ कसं म्हळ्यार बॉडी इज द इन्स्ट्रुमेंट टू डू गुड डीड्स. तें एक मात्या दवर न्हू. आज आमी आमगेल तेजोमयीक मेळया डॉक्टर गंगा श्रीनिवास कुडवा. नमस्कार. कशेंच गंगा?
सौख्य.
तू गंगा म्हणत न्हू हांवें?
ओ श्योर.
मस्त पटी आमकां कसले एक प्रॉब्लम असून डॉक्टराल्या वतन पळय, एक डॉक्टराल तोंड पळयतना अर्ध प्रॉब्लम वता. तुगेले तशी आसकी म्हण न्हय तुगेले पेशंट्स आवटू
वय मस्त आयकले हांव. मोस्ट ऑफ माय पेशंट्स
सांगताची न्हय. येस, दॅट प्लेजंट पर्सनॅलिटी ऑफ युअर्स.
खुशी जाता, सॅटिस्फॅक्शन असं.
सो गंगा, तू एक संगीतमयी म्हळ्यार एक संगीताचे एक ताल्लूक आशिल्ले कुटुंबा साकून आयिल्ली. तरी मेडिकल लायनान तू कशी तुगेले इंट्रस्ट गेले?
So Miguel family, Miguel Ajja and Anamak 9 children. So it's a big family, whole family. So tantu most of them are advocates and engineers.
Okay.
So Miguel family, I'm the first doctor.
Wow.
So Kash Jalman Mel Ammal An was a doctor in Beltangdi. So it's very famous ashil. So I still remember रोज एरी मम्मू माल घरा वच्चे असं तेन्ना मला जाणं तागेल क्लिनिक का बेसून म्हाका प्रॉमिस घेतली when I was 6 years old. So then I remember that हात अशें धरून प्रॉमिस दी म्हाका म्हणलें. And I just hit his hand. आनी सांगिल तूं डॉक्टर जात नवे म्हणलें वय when I hit his hand. So since then म्हाका लेक्क आशिल की डॉक्टर जात. So much that CET वेळार engineering CET I was not bothered. I finished in half an hour or whatever. And I was just resting. So the examiner was shocked. He told me कश finish केलं. So मेल मत नहीं तो म्हाका डॉक्टर medical seat मेल नु मेलता. So it's that confidence. And now I like when I look back, कश what guts I had to do that. It's like, you know, it's just I feel God's grace. So then तांते immediately मेल नहीं आशिल्ले. Last counseling आंतू I had got. So तितूल confidence आशिल की म्हाका MBBS मेल नु मेलता. So that's how my medical journey started.
खंय केलें तू MBBS?
हांव तुमकुरान सिद्धार्था मेडिकल कॉलेज.
अच्छा.
सो ताचे माय मास्टर्स इन ENT इन केंपेगौडा इंस्टिट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल सायन्स इन बैंगलोर.
इन बैंगलोर. तू फर्स्ट काही नव्हता युनिव्हर्सिटी साकून एक ENT स्कल बेस्ड सर्जन.
पोस्ट मास्टर्स देयर इज अ स्पेशलायझेशन कॉल्ड स्कल बेस्ड सर्जरी. So skull based surgery sakde karna. It's very few people in world and it's a upcoming branch. Not everybody does. So थोडे ताजे बद्दल सांगल्यार then
बाय मला आता कसं म्हण आमगेले दर्शकांक एक कळका की ENT स्कल बेस्ड सर्जन म्हणजे तू एक्झॅक्टली कसं करता?
So ENT सगळ्यांक गोतस. It's ear, nose, throat related issues treat course. So skull based surgery is like a neurosurgeon. So neurosurgeon कसं करता when there is some diseases like तुम्ही COVID time at black fungus ऐकून असतले. So you can relate. So the black fungus used to infect under the brain or bone aspal, under the brain कसं bone aspal, it used to affect that. So now neurosurgeons can't access that because brain is. So they can't remove the brain. So earlier what they used to do, they used to open the brain and then the skull and then they used to go and operate. And sometimes they couldn't do complete disease clearance. But skull based surgery, especially ENT developed jatas because we know ear and nose. So through ear and nose we access the base of the skull. So that's how we operate on tumors, infections of the bone. So it's the base of the skull surgeries we do through ear and nose.
Okay.
So this is again, it's a very special surgery on it because it's a skill based surgery. And you need a lot of skills and a lot of instruments, a lot of patience and determination. So each surgery would go at least 6 to 7 hours. So the latest surgery is like 27 hours. All tash gelale asa. So you need a lot of patience and determination to do that.
मला भारी कष्टाची लाईन वय, भारी कष्टाची. I know वय. मागिरी तू सांचेडुआचेरी implant surgeries केला.
Cochlear implant म्हणून. So that is when the child is born deaf. So when it's proven ki that child aka no other hearing aids or nothing will be effective. Then you do the cochlear implant surgery. So we have done about 7 to 8 I have done with small children as young as 9-month-old.
Oh.
So first time when we did, so it's like you're emotionally attached. But then once you start doing and when you see that child responding, hagur, like I've seen that ek child 9 month ashil. So then I finished my course by 2 years, 3 years jatan, that child ulo chayta because it starts hearing and then improvement asan. It's so satisfying.
ते अनुभव भारी लायक नव्हे. आता तुका मेळका जाल्यार मुंबईत खंय येवं काम गेल दर्शकांक कळका जाल्यार री.
So Miguel own clinic asa Guru Krupa ENT and Cardiac Center. So my husband is a cardiologist. So me and he work together.
Okay.
So apart from that, I go to a few hospitals in and around. So like Sushrusha Hospital, Apollo Tardev, and Wockard Hospital. So these are the places that I go.
Okay.
And all my surgeries are based in and around. Very.
So गंगा तुगेल अम्मा एक वीणा वादक आणि आनू हार्मोनियम प्लेयर. तुगेल सनपणाच विषय आमकां एक सांगतोय. हाऊ वॉज युअर चाइल्डहुड?
तुम्ही सांगला वरी आर्स वॉज अ म्युजिकल फॅमिली ऑल्सो. सो माय फादर फूड लोगन सान असताना लोगन मेल अज्जा अनमान खाली वाजूच मात्र नाही कसने एक म्युजिकल असका एक्स्ट्रा करिक्युलर असका म्हणून शिकयलं. सो इतल मट्टा आशिल की मेल अम्मान एग्जाम असल्यार इट्स ओके वरल फुल हैव टू डू एक्स्ट्रा करिक्युलर एवरीथिंग. इट्स नॉट ओनली म्युजिक even at Swami Elechi and my exam is there. So it's like, nah, exam is okay, you have to study, but then you have to go to temple, save korchi korka, Ganpati vela matavchan, save korka, all that is there. So we've been brought up in very cultural and traditional family.
Mari like samskar जाऊन होड झालेले.
Bhajan korka chichi, no matter what, you can't give excuse ki mak exam asa, ya karo jana. So the kasa korka ki the kornu korka. So my sister is a Kathak dancer and I have two sisters and a brother. So the second one is a flutist and she's an advocate. And her husband is a CA.
Okay.
And the third one, she's an entrepreneur and she's a Kathak dancer. So her speciality is in spiritual tourism.
Okay.
And tigale nritya seva, she wants to do it in the temple premises. So that's her speciality. So because of her, even I got opportunity to play in Prabha Devi recently. Siddhi Vinayak Babul Nathanta I have played recently. And I've also played in Mahalakshmi. So Mahalakshmi, it's first ever in history where Tigal Devil Edraka we got to play. So we were the first ones to play.
सौभाग्य नव्हतं.
So it was like exclusive Tigal Katira mi Vajila verse. It was like Ti ani Ammi Ashile. So it was like that. So wonderful experience.
So art is running in your blood now.
Yes, by God's grace. Yes.
I know. तुगेल सानपण असं कुणू अम्मा गुरु अशील की सुरवेक because तू वीणा स्टार्ट केल्या अम्मा मणकेची.
So at the age of 7 I started playing veena. Taya Kashmir mein Amma was a veena player.
Right.
So she started going to class. Dr. Suma Sudindramon Miguel teacher. So 3 vattana mein lanun because it was a rule ki tu khali vajuch matne extra curricular jaaka. So Amma vatta samon mak veena ghalle. So it was easy for us to go together.
Right.
So that's how we start kele and since then it's continuing. So many programs we've given together.
Right. हांव तुमगेल विषय वाजितना है एक म्हाका तुमकां केन्ना निमगीत म्हूण जाला की तुमी तुमगेल अम्मा ओटू भारी प्रख्यात असल जाग्यारी परफॉर्मन्स दिलेलो आसा. मेनली म्हळ्यार मस्त उत्सवान तूं हंपी उत्सव तशी जाल्यार मुख्य म्हाका तुमकां निमगुका म्हळ्यार तुमगेल तें गिनीस बूक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रेकॉर्डा विशय आनी प्रेसिडेंट APJ अब्दुल कलामा येद्रा म्हळ्यार तें एक अनुभव आमकां सांगाची.
So it's very interesting and personal for me. For the reason the Guinness Book of World Record Art of Living Arts, so where they had done 3,000 odd artists in one single platform. So we had got an opportunity to play in that. So takka tani APJ Abdul Kalam kapelal and what had happened, that was a big stage and we had to play and we were waiting. So all of them said vachun photo kaadta gele first autograph ghe. So I wanted to click photo then away chasal the digital ayil matra. So I was excited to take the go and take the autograph. And I told my amma ka photo card. But it was new technology for us. She couldn't click proper pics. And starting our autograph dinas because they have to come on the stage, so they'll not give autographs. Only while going they meet people. So I went for autograph at the wrong time. And then when I come, I was so unhappy with that. I didn't get autograph and she couldn't take a proper picture
also.
So I was so upset with her. So you should have clicked one pic at least. But many years later, because of her, I got to play in front of him. That was a personal. So he'd come for an event, and he had specially wanted Veena. And me and Amma, it's Amma's cousin who was part of that event organization. He told, you both play Veena for him.
Oh.
So about half an hour, he just sat and listened to what we were playing. So Endaro Mahanubhavulu is his favorite Kriti. And we played that for him, and he was so happy. And then he also announced it for us. So it's like Srimati Sridevi Kamath and Ganga Kamath played it really well. So that gave me a realization that it's, if you respect your parents, so it's like I apologized that time for what I did. And because of that, God gave me a personalized touch of that. So it's like I really wanted it that time.
तुक तेदन photo मिळेल जाल्यार ये जायना आशिल कितकी नवे.
So it's like you should always listen to your parents and what I learned from that.
कसं like thrilling moment आशिल की ते नवे, just like a personal audience with the president.
Yes.
नवे.
Yes.
Super
So
super भारी.
That's most memorable.
म्हाका दिसता आमकां GSB समाजांक हो एक भारी गर्वा विशय जाता असो. It was wonderful. So मागीर तुगेल वालडीक श्रीनिवास कुडवा उट जाली.
Yes.
So कशी तें तो it was a proper पळोवची ceremony की
It was
love
proper
marriage.
arranged marriage.
Okay.
So meeting him taught me one lesson, that devak magtana you should not ask. You have to just tell ki tugal atta kasa astai jao ka. That will always come with a clause. So why I am saying that is, I asked, okay, makik doctor jai, doctor family jai, and chang challu jai, digu challu jai and all. But I forgot to tell I want in Bangalore. Because my whole family is in Bangalore. So now I got everything. So my father-in-law and mother-in-law are doctors. My father-in-law is no more. So my sister-in-law is a liver transplant anesthetist in HN Reliance, and my brother-in-law is a cardiac thoracic surgeon in HN Reliance. So everything is like good, everything perfect. But it's in Mumbai.
It took Mumbai. Yeah. You don't like Mumbai?
No, not at all. It's amazing to stay here. So, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, you should not be telling ki ya jai to God. So then some clause will be there.
And Brahman var dilaver, no, something he keeps.
Yes.
आम्ही नवे प्रायज अतन केन्नाय लेक्चे घरांत एक वकील असका एक डॉक्टर असका म्हळ्यार एज यू ग्रो ओल्डर यू हॅव बट यू हॅव लायक सो मेनी डॉक्टर्स इन द हाऊस डायनिंग टेबलार कसं कॉन्वर्सेशन तुमगेलें आज तुगेल सर्जरी आज मिगेल सर्जरी
yes that's what we speak
really
so most of the time our conversations are that and it's like going out is like hospital visits even today if I had a case to attend and then my husband also works in the same hospital so then we both had to go together and then it's like sometimes it's the same patient we'll be seeing so he'll be seeing the cardiac part I'll be seeing the ENT part
wow.
So our discussions also are that only
I know त्यांची गंगा तू एक पत्नी सून आवसू you have two beautiful children कसं नाव तांगेलें
राम and Om
what beautiful names so हे पुरा roles how do you manage म्हळ्यार कष्ट जाता की सुलभ कोण दिल्ला एक देवान घरकडच मनशाकड आशिल्ल जनांनी
challenges are but what I feel is Miguel Anaman Kella, my mother-in-law and my mother, both are my inspirations.
Correct.
So my mother was an athlete. So and I've seen her ghara joint family vessels. I've seen her how she managed, you know, being a housewife and then playing Veena and managing 4 kids with the joint family. I've seen my mother-in-law also. She's been working so hard. She had her own path lab. She was a physician. Such a busy schedule she had. And yet she managed to grow up 2 beautiful children. So when I've seen all my elders, my cousins, my grandmother, they've managed. So yes, it's not impossible. So to just go with the flow. But one thing I have learnt is family support is a must.
Yes.
So with family support, yes, it is possible to manage because I have managed to do surgeries also. Even now, I managed to give concerts also and reasonably I am with my children also. Any school events or anything I'm there, I'm available.
Pura time ash वांटून दिला no correct जावन.
Yes, it is possible.
तू आता next generation surgeons you are into teaching and training. ताजे अनुभव कशे आसा आताचे surgeons and doctors auto
because Miguel field is a complex thing called a skull based surgery so not everybody knows so I get to train not only youngsters even thode seniors who want to learn skull based surgery So yes, it's fun teaching because it's like for me also it's a learning experience. Every time I teach, I am brushing up my energy, my knowledge, and then my skills. So it's
Right.
mainly skills what is required.
Correct.
And when they come and tell thank you for teaching, and when they say that okay, yeah, Shikunta surgery like I learned this technique,
करेक्ट
I
करेक्ट
feel nice.
तुका आमगेल्या आयचे युवा पिढीक कसो एक संदेश दिवका म्हूण दिसता हू समटायम्स तांकां डॉक्टर जावचें एक कश्टा काम म्हळ्यार लेट नायट कॉल्स अर्ली मॉर्निंग रजेर म्हणना कसं म्हणना इमर्जन्सी म्हूण थोडे जाण म्हाका चिंतान तूं सो वॉट डू तूं कसं म्हूण सांगेत तांकां वॉट डू यू थिंक तुमगेले पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्सान कसो दिसता तुका
So it's balance of everything. That is what it is. Because even I had, it's not like continuous. Since I've joined MBBS, it's not like I'm continuously working. I had breaks in my life, like the maternity break.
Correct.
And during COVID time, I had breaks. So even I used to wonder, ki kasa jat mukari, how I will do. My course also was during COVID time. So when I was on maternity leave, I used to wonder, how will I do?
करेक्ट
So that time, I was just praying and then I just be patient. And then I got into the world's best in India and to Jauk. I can't go abroad and do whatever course it is.
करेक्ट बाय
So I met Dr. Sampath Chandra Prasad, under whom I did this course, and he had trained from the best center in Italy.
Oh,
So that's where the
okay.
skull-based thing came up. So under him, I got all the latest thing which foreign ouchun kasa shika. I got an opportunity to learn in Bangalore at my own pace.
That was so good.
So
Why?
so you have to just be patient and then take ichhas ka ki makya kor kamon. So
Why?
then the universe just
I know,
gets
conspires.
in. Yes, that's what has happened, and I have a belief that will happen to everyone.
Yes.
So you just have to have that wish and desire ki makya jai. It will happen.
Why? So तुगेल नाव गंगा तुगेल बाबून श्रीनिवासू पूत राम ओम सो म्हाका एक खंयकी एक आध्यात्मिक टच दिसताच तुमगेले हें पुरा नाव पळयतना कशी तुगेले आर यू इनटू रिलीजन जावं प्रेयर्स भजन
So prayers, bhajans, yes, definitely. And my husband and my mother-in-law are too much into it, so I listen to them.
Oh.
So I am just a spectator of what they speak and then get a little bit of knowledge. But what I believe is we are the bridge between my mother-in-law's generation and my children.
करेक्ट
So we have to make sure it's our responsibility to transfer all that knowledge to the younger generation.
Yes.
So we play a very important role.
Yes.
And that's what I think, and then that's why I make sure that I'm there for that, to give all that traditions and culture and prayers, everything to
Correct.
my next generation.
येस आमगेले यंग पेरंट्सा खातीर आय थिंक दॅट्स अ वेरी गुड लेसन टू लर्न नवे
Yes.
गंगा तुवें इतले सर्जरीज केला आसतलें तुगेले इतले वर्साचे एक्सपिरियन्सान तूं अशें आसा की एक खंयचे एक विशेष एक सर्जरी तुका आत्ताय उडगास येता आनी खुशी जाता की हें हांव केल्लें भारी लायक जाल्लें म्हणलेलें
Yes. So like I said earlier, ki 27 hours surgery I had done. So it's again a team. It's not like 27 hours one person can do it. So always skull-based surgery is a team of doctors who do it together. So that was a 24-year-old boy who had tumor in his ear.
Okay.
So which is connected to the facial expression. That nerve is helps in facial expression. So that's why one part of his face he couldn't smile, he couldn't close his eyes. That was that tumor.
Okay.
So now he's a young boy who has a
Right.
long way to go. So then we have to remove the tumor, and the tumor is very deep inside. So
Okay.
that tumor removal itself will take time.
Right.
So doing that, and then you have to make sure that the boy should smile and blink his eyes and talk properly, no deviation of his mouth. So
एक
that was a
normalcy येवका
normal,
वय
yes. Plus what happens, the surgery little complex ki hearing vata, because we have to do. So now we have to put a hearing aid also in the same sitting.
Okay.
So all these three things we have to do at the same sitting, which is a
Right.
challenging. Not everybody can do it at the same time. So doing that, then it's a very long hour surgery. So then you just can't rest. You have to go take a check up on the patient, and this. So it was literally about 36 hours I had not slept, and it's like 2 sun I had not seen.
Okay.
But even after the round, seeing that patient and coming back, that satisfaction is like, I never felt tired, and the joy was something amazing.
Way.
And that 27 hours, I realized it's not just doing a surgery, it was kind of a meditation for me. So we were totally into the procedure, totally focused. So we knew nothing what's happening around. We were into it. It was more like a meditation.
Way.
So that's when I started realizing. After that, my approach to surgeries also kind of changed. So even now when I do surgery, it's more like a meditation kind of a thing.
Oh.
So where you're into it, then the prayers are going background.
Yeah.
So it is related, and plus I play veena. So whatever the skills, the veena skills, I can see that it's there, and because you have to just stretch your hand and operate, and you can't tremor. So even you would have heard, we have to stop bleeding, there's something called as cautery. So if the cautery beats long, then you can damage the nerves. It should be just right that the bleeding stops and doesn't damage the nerves. It's like that. You have to be that alert to do the surgeries.
Yeah.
So it's that. It's quite fun to be in that. So starting, you will not realize, but once you zone into it, it's very difficult to pull you back. So my mother was the one finally used to pull me back. So when this course was happening, when this aggressive, my son was just 1.5 years old, and he would not see me for 2-3 days.
Way.
And then it's like my mother used to be like, "Come back. You have a son, and then you have to be with him." Otherwise, I would be totally into the surgery,
lost in the world of piano. So you see, parallel this to tugal surgery and tugele musical background antu, no?
Yes. Yeah. So that is why only studies is not enough. If you have some sort of any musical instrument or singing, it will really help.
Yes.
So there's a difference.
True, very true. आता मी गंगा ओटू एक रॅपिड फायर खेळया. शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन शॉर्ट आन्सर्स सिंपल गो. हा मस्त आलोचन कर नाका, क्विक आन्सर्स.
That's it's rapid fire.
So गंगा कसं प्रीती, बँगलोर की मुंबई?
So Donni, Bangalore has its own charm. So Bangalore, I guess,
cheating na, no cheating.
Mumbai.
Cheating. Okay, anyway. So surgeon ki musician?
So it's the same. I just answered.
Okay. Hospital scrubs ki saris?
Saris.
Oh, nice.
Love saris.
Very nice. एक म्युझिकल इन्स्ट्रुमेंट तुका आताय शिकचेस बट टाइम ना असं की तश कसले मनान तू?
No. I'm very happy with my
वीणा. वाव. कसं लायक फोकस गो तू गेल्या सुपर पद्धती. एक आमची गेल वालडीके गेल्या रे त्या खंयची एक डिशा खातीर तू स्ट्रेट थंय वचून प्लेटा घेवचे? दाळीतोय इवन इन अ वेडिंग? हो त्या दाळीतोय आमगेल पार्टी सोडा न्हू आमची गेल्याक.
डेफिनेटली.
वय. एक लॉंग डे सर्जरी लायक यू सेड 27 hours ऑफ सर्जरी जात तरी घर करे तरी अयो मा म्हण एक स्ट्रेस बस्टर कसं तू गेला?
My son. Now it's sons. Both of them hugging me and then running, they're waiting for me. Then it's the biggest stress buster.
Why no? ताजितले सुख ना नो विंगड. I agree.
Of course, I can't deny my husband's face also.
आता आमची गेल्यान एक ट्रान्सलेट करी. थँक यू आमची गेल्यान कसं म्हणताची?
धन्यवाद.
तू काय मस्त धन्यवाद.
थँक यू.
आजी हंग येवन आमगेलो टू इतले फ्रँक भारी चंद डिस्कशन म्हाका बदब गम्मत जाल गंगा तुगेल्या उलोवच्याक.
तुमकां एक अवकाश दिलेल्याक मस्त धन्यवाद.
थँक यू व्हेरी मच. गंगा हे GSB सभे दाखोवन आमगेल प्रीती दाखोवच्याक एक सानची गिफ्ट तुगेल खातीर. थँक यू व्हेरी मच. थँक यू. आयची तुम्ही गंगा कुडवाल इंटरव्यू पळोवन तुमकां खंडीत खायस जाला म्हूण म्हाका गोत आसा जाल्यार आमगेल मुखावेल इंटरव्यू पळोवच्या विसर नाकाची. पिना शणेल नमस्कारू आणि देव आम सगळ्यांक बरें करो. धन्यवाद.
So I thought I wanted to do something that will also add value to me, not just go abroad and enjoy for a semester and come back. If I compare it to Singapore, for example, Singapore antu it took me one application, 2 hours, one business day, and I had a company life ready.